This may be the most talked about question in college admissions. If a college has given me the opportunity to decide early, should you? And here's the mistake most people make. They do it. The answer is almost always no. Today, we have our episode dedicated to talking about decision types, rolling decision, early action, early decision, restrictive early action. What does it all mean? I'm Roman Vi, and this is To Choose a College, episode 5, what to do October of your senior year, applying early. Oh, hi, I'm here with your quarantine meal. This is Asian Fusion. Is that what you ordered? It's a bamboo and it's soil and a can of microwave ramen without water. The mistake here is confusing the terms early action and early decision. They're similar in wording, and that is certainly for a reason. Think of early action as the nice best friend. Hey, you can get the process over with easily, you might have a better chance of getting in, and applying early is usually all it takes to demonstrate interest that sets you above the regular application pool. Nice to see you again. With early action, the agreement is non-binding. It just says to the college that you have your application ready and that you are ahead of the game. Early decision is the Do you want to go lift? It is a binding, legal contract that is a no-nonsense agreement to commit to that college and cancel all other applications to any other college if they happen to accept you. There is no price negotiation. There is no credit transfer evaluation. There is no choosing a major, taking a class. There is no leverage. They have you. The other two options are, of course, regular decision. This is just within the time frame set by a college. And then rolling decision, which just means that the college has an ongoing application process and you can submit anytime and you usually hear back quicker. Never a bad thing. But let's switch back to the scary option, early decision. Early decision makes sense for two reasons. Either you would not be let into this college and not be accepted if you did not apply early, in which case, are you sure you want to be the small fish in a big pond? Wouldn't you rather have your future college want you? Or that you have a gut feeling that this college is it. If that is the case, let me remind you of the very first words of our first episodes, the words I started this entire show by. You will not have a magic spark on a campus tour where your gut tells you that the college is perfect. This is made up by well-meaning admissions officers. Early decision is not good if you have any desire to price negotiate. Highly recommend. Evaluate courses before committing. Highly recommend. Or talk to admissions offices about scholarship opportunities at the next tier. Could not any highlier recommend. To summarize, do not commit early decision. The sneakiest one here is restrictive early action. The only time you might ever have to be wary of early action is if it says restricted. Some colleges know that early action is much better than early decision, so they rename their early decision process as restrictive early action. How evil. So call before applying to make sure that the application timeline you chose is not legally binding. This is the 5th episode of To Choose a College, so if you're following us along towards the college path, finding your perfect fit, take a look at our other episodes 1 through 4 for tips on Common App essays, letters of recommendation, and online college tours. Next time, we're talking about how to make things cheaper for yourself while you're in college. If you want more information, including a full podcast with interviews from real college students about their own journey through the college process, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/tochooseacollege. We have tiers that align with each of our episodes and include a full transcript, worksheets that you can edit and color in, and graphics, and 5 podcast episodes. Stay tuned after the show to hear a sneak peek of our 5th episode podcast for our exclusive patrons. Time when we talk about how to cut costs while you're in college. Who transferred universities and is going to explain his ways of making decisions throughout his college process. But first, let's talk college decision types.
I had no idea what I wanted. I had no clue. I knew what other people wanted for me, and I let them tell me that that was what I wanted, and so that's how I ended up in my previous institution.
Let's get started. I'm Roman Vi, and this is To Choose a College.